Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Alan Wake 2. In the last episode we made it into the movie and found the murder site. That's given us another way of contacting Saga Anderson, who we're about to switch across to. So buckle up, let's switch reality. Alright, we are back with Saga Anderson. We're gonna have to remember precisely where we are. Oh yeah, we're in Watery, aren't we? We're in the cabin with the stage. All right, let's pull up the map. See if there's anything here that we haven't dealt with. There's still there's a locked door that we need a screwdriver for. We have a screwdriver now, so we can head out and see what's in there.
Quiet now. Feels like I've suddenly gone deaf.
Yes, into the fresh fish cabin. Nothing says working for the FBI like breaking and entering. I'm still convinced that that wouldn't work as effectively. I mean, just given the size of the hasp on that padlock, you would damage the screwdriver. So we've got a couple of things. We've got a computer. We have some more Federal Bureau of Control confidential things. Right, so Experiment PFNR16, codename Maiden Waiting. Dearest, when are you returning? I've been waiting for so long I miss you. Send me a letter as soon as you can. It's lonely here and I pine. Your fair maiden. This is pop item L2. My dear maiden, I'm out of luck and out of means. I'd love to come back home to you soon, but alas, I must gather my strength and my funds first. Don't forget about me. I'll be with you sooner than you think. Yours truly. And then prop item 3. Dearest, it pains me to hear you will not be arriving, but I will keep waiting until you do. I would never forget about you. How could I? So I'm assuming this is going to be trying to help with a nursery rhyme. What have we got over here? Ah, test sites in Watery. We've got the ranger cabin. We've got 2 at the trailer park. We've got 1 at the lighthouse, 1 downtown, 1 at Coffee World, and 2 in Watery Woods. So worst case scenario, if we haven't found them all, we can double check at the end. And we have some emails. Let's start. Right, maiden waiting failure. Just to update you, I haven't had any success with setting the stage yet. Even the letters from the characters themselves are no use. Do you have any tips on what I should try next? Michaels, the junior assistant researcher. Okay, so there are no results. Propping has proven to be effective according to Dr. Campbell. Maybe it's something in the rhyme itself. Is it too mature, too direct? Should we add complexity and charm to it? Try some different approaches and get back to me. That's Vega, the assistant researcher, obviously 1 level up. Alright, thanks. I'll try adding some complexity and charm. This is really great use of my masters in applied physics. Yeah. Snarky research assistant. So we've got monitoring equipment in that bedroom. And over here is the rhyme. So let's see what we've got. There once was a faithful girl. At home she stayed and there she prayed for her lover to return. But he collected fair maidens just as he did their stolen riches and broken hearts. That is a terrible rhyme. Okay. So, faithful girl at home. That's going to be the maiden. home she stayed, and there she prayed for her lover to return, but he collected fair maidens just as he did their stolen riches and broken hearts. So, trickster down here?
Yeah.
There! Well, that's certainly done something. Let's pick these up again and see what's changed.
This is ridiculous.
There's clearly something that has changed. Nothing on there. Potentially it's going to be outside. Well, we've got a little charm.
Lots of charms lying around here.
Let's have a look at that before we move on. Hey, it's another death save charm. So the only difference was this weird stuff on the floor. That's the only thing I noticed. Unless it's further afield. Which is possible. This is all sealed up, so it's not obvious and easy to see. All the letters. Maybe that's it. The manifested change being the mailbox. Definitely don't see anything extra around the side there. Don't know if we've explored down here.
There's
hey, look
another
at
gold
this.
stash.
Okay, what have we got? That car one was too easy. Here is mine. There are 3 batteries, B1, B2, B3, which have a combined charge of 1,600 amps. B2 has 128 amps more than B3. B1 has 2 times as much charge as B3. How many amps does B2 have? Okay, so we're going to have to do some maths. B2 has 128 more than B3. B1 has 2 times as much charge as B3. So it's 128 off and then divided by 6. That's what I'm thinking. If my brain is right. So 1,600 minus 128 is 1,472. That doesn't divide into 6. Oh, no, sorry. B1 has 2 times as much charge as B3. Yes, right. So it's 3B3 plus 128. So divided by 3 instead. Now that's still not going to work. It's 4B3. It's 4B3 because there's the one from B2. So that would be 1,472 divided by 4. 368. Okay. That's not that. Oh, how many amps does B2 have? Right, 368 is the base level. So plus 128. Is 496. There we go. I can do maths. Why do I have to take a fucking maths test to open a stash? What if I needed to get in fast? I can't do math in my head. I'm not Ada fucking Lovelace. I missed dinner getting this thing open. It was family pizza night. Well, that's a shame for them. We got some shotgun shells. We got another bandage. And we got some more bolts for our crossbow. Which we can't reload right this moment because we can't directly get it out. With the water having receded, we do want to just check around the front part near the sauna, I think, before we head out. But we've got some things to add on to the various caseboard areas, so let's do that. Rhyme in watery. FPC file listing test zones for watery. There is still one more on that. Fake correspondence between nursery rhyme characters. That's going to be in like props, I think. Who made them? Yeah, this is for the researchers. Of course. This isn't going to give us the specific details of it. So we're going to have to go back and check that just to count them out. Maybe we'll do that after the sauna. In the meantime, for the story, those are for later. Can't do anything with those. So the cult stashes. This is the watery one. Let's head to the sauna. Also, probably good to check down on the pier.
Well, at least the flooding's gone down.
Yeah, but the fish aren't biting any better.
I mean, if you don't actually have like a fishing rod out, how are you expecting to catch some fish?
You really shouldn't be out here by yourself this late.
You kidding? Watery is the safest, most boring town in the world.
Wish that was the case.
It's not always. It's not always the safest place around. Okay, we can't get down closer to the waterfront there. But we can't go around that side. Let's head on through. There's probably going to be a fair amount of exploration. In this episode, because I want to try and explore all the new revealed bits we didn't get a chance to hit last time. Before moving on, we'll also check for any further locked doors that we might be able to just brute force our way through. What's this? The Dark Presence attacks.
Bailey ran around the corner as the street lamps flickered and went off. It was in front of him, a glitching cloud, a dark, boiling monster. Looking at it felt like what a stroke must feel like. He was sick with fear. He fell. The dark presence ripped into him, swallowed him, filled his lungs and his brains with dark water. Bailey saw a snarling face in the darkness. Then he realized it was his own face. He was snarling. He was standing in the street in the dark, and he was snarling. He was snarling, he snarled. The monster was gone. The darkness coiled around him in tatters and wisps. He was the monster now, filled with rage. He was the monster now, filled with rage, he shouted.
There's nothing like thinking a thought and then manifesting it. Still doesn't necessarily give us all of the exploration around this area. Can't get any further down. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Mr. NPC. Alright, let's have a look at the map. So there is a locked door down at the lighthouse that we weren't able to get into. We need bolt cutters for down at the trailer park area. But beyond that, I think we've done everything that we can here. Yeah, we need bolt cutters at the Cavaller's Knights workshop. So yeah, we might be limited until we get those bolt cutters. We can't check other map areas really while we're here. I think we just drive back. So, specifically on our goals, we need to take the car back to Bright Falls. Car's just down this way. Let's hop on in. And we'll see how Casey is getting on. I do think that it's Scratch that's out, though, rather than Mr. Wake. So we're going to have to be pretty careful. Ooh, we could quickly go to Cauldron Lake. Just to double check the map there. Because this will only take us a moment. Yeah, get that shotgun out. Right, let's make sure that everything's reloaded. It looks like it. Good. Right, on the map, is there any outstanding bolt cutters up there? Colt stash down there, which I'm not sure we've got into. Be pretty quick for us to get over and check it. Let's have a look at the board for the Colt stashes. So, near the Lake Mobile Home, at the shore, near a creek. Those three have all been removed. And we've still got two left. We've got one over there and one over here. Alright, we'll head down to Crowsfoot Hills and see if we can find that. So back behind us, down the rapid descent route. And who knows, maybe there'll be something else happening over at the monitoring station. like alarms going off. Is this new or is this old? Clear signs of tampering. No, that's old. Lots of errors. Failed to establish network connection. We'll leave that well enough alone. That's for the FBC agents to deal with. So, big difference between here and the dark place. Here we're going to be shooting real people. Okay, pulling up the map, we want to go pretty much straight on through. Oh, and wolves. We have to deal with wolves out here, which is not the nicest thing. That is not the way. We need to swing round to the right instead. Not a lot of light gets through this this far down in the forest. Let's get the torch out. Just a little bit further. And supposedly somewhere here on the right. Just a little bit further ahead.
Another one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this one's just got a light bulb. Ah, this one's a key one. Well, it's not going to be... Maybe the clicker? No. It was that one. Okay, the cult is watching right now. Great. Well, they can watch me loot all their stuff. Make sure that they're not directly watching. So, Cauldron Lake Stash. There is still one more. That's up at the trailer park cabins. I think that's all we can really do here. I feel like that container's been repopulated, but we don't need anything from there. Let's just head back to the car. Interesting that was highlighting there. Yeah, I hear you guys. Big fat nope on you. Where's your friend gone? Missed with the first, got him with the second. This is why we reload.
like real people.
Oh, even though we did get him, we lost the bolt.
Not safe. People were right.
Nope.
Waiting just.
Well, there go our bolts. So much for them being reusable. Get the shotgun out. We are going to want to go off to the left, but hey, there's one. Don't think there's going to be any more, but we'll check just in case. Better to have a chance of more ammo than just ignore it, I'd say. Okay, let's follow the path. Well, I've got myself stuck behind a tree. There we go. Follow the path, round and up. Let's get out of here quickly. What was that? Was that another? Yeah, another bolt. That one bounced in a really weird direction. Are there any others, like, marked on my map? No. That's not actually the way we want to go. Just follow the hill up. So the cult were actually watching. They don't like people looting their stuff. We want to go on the other side of this building. There we go. That's the crime scene. You know, let's just ignore them. We don't need to deal with them. So we will leave them well enough alone and save our resources. So if it is Scratch that's come out, how are we going to handle that? Like if we kill him, which we shouldn't, but we had to kill Mulligan and Thornton. If we kill him, is that going to stitch Alan Wake up? Because it's never really been answered whether they share a body. You know, and that Scratch has just used it to get out. I'm hoping not. But if I have to, I will trap Alan Wake in the dark place forever. Back to Bright Falls we go. Especially if it means saving Saga's family. It is a horror story after all. Alright, back at Bright Falls.
Alan Wake. My name comes up, your books come up, you come up. I've read them. There are echoes of my life in there that makes me feel like someone's been watching me.
Oh, crap.
What happened to Alan Wake? The unanswered mystery. Never expected to find you alive.
Well, of course not. He vanished years ago.
My head's killing me.
I think you like using people, Wake. Taking their lives and twisting them into your stories. And when someone gets hurt, it's kick-ass material for the next one. Shit! Spilled my coffee.
Take it you're not a fan then, Agent Casey.
This is not your playground, and I'm not your fucking creation.
It doesn't work that way. You can't make something out of nothing, even in the dark place where the rules hardly apply. It's very complicated to make fiction come true. I saw visions of what's happening, what will happen. Dreams. I tried to use them in my writing. I understand how dangerous it is now, even with a paralyzing amount of planning. I think I stopped writing. I think I gave up.
Well, maybe this is
But there's
Wake.
a manuscript. Maybe I forgot not to write. The dark place makes you forget.
Oh, Casey is not happy.
I just want to fix this. Find a version of the story that fixes everything.
Shut up! Get down! FBI!
That's clear.
No one else needs to get hurt.
Fuck off!
Well on, Casey.
Hey, what are you doing? Scratch! It's close!
Stay down!
Wait, I need a gun!
No chance. FBI!
Casey! Look out! It's coming!
This feels really bad. So maybe it was Wake. And I say was in the past tense. Okay, mask on the ceiling fan. Lots of blood on Wake. This isn't good. Oh yeah. That is definitely a murder scene. Someone like thrown up onto there? Wait, are we Alan Wake now?
I had escaped the dark place. So had the dark presence. Scratch. He was here, in Bright Falls. I could feel him as a growing pressure
This
in
is
my head.
unexpected.
Stronger by the minute. Why didn't he kill me with the rest? What did he want?
Blood all over the map. We can't access the mine place. We've
I
got
gotta get out of here.
nothing in our inventory. First things first, loot the room. I suppose, would it be the mine place? Would it be the writer's room? I feel like we should be able to grab something useful. I'd grab that fire extinguisher off the wall if I had nothing else. This does look like a proper murder scene from the dark place.
I needed to find Casey. We were on the same side in this fight. Strength in numbers.
Yeah, but Casey's not going to trust us after this. Assuming this was us. I mean, look at the amount of blood on us. This is all barricaded up. I like how each time Alan asks for a cone, Casey's like, not a chance. Right, that's all sealed off as well. So is Scratch out in a new
I need to
body?
protect myself.
Nothing in the janitor's closet area. I guess we're grabbing a shotgun.
A gun and a flashlight. How nostalgic.
2 shells though, that's really not many. We don't have access to a map either. Not going to be any shotgun shells just hiding behind the bins.
That's Casey.
Sounds like
Looks still alive.
Casey. We're going to have to burn this all off.
This was the moment to destroy it.
Well, that's no good.
You let Logan drown. Logan.
Oh, I definitely timed that wrong.
Floodwater.
Let's leg it. Get to the light.
These were the cultists the FBI were after. Were they letting themselves be taken? Or did the Dark Presence not discriminate?
Okay, have we got anything in here? 1 shell.
Top 100. At night.
Don't mind me. Coming past. Cancel Deerfest.
The pressure in my head was unbearable. Scratch was getting closer. Stronger than ever.
Is this even the right way? I mean, I assume it is.
Look out! It's him!
Maybe it's good that I've used up all the ammo.
The pressure eased off. Scratch was further away. I could think again. Casey.
Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Casey, I'm coming! Casey!
Messed up.
FBI, drop the knife!
Elmo?
Suggy, you don't understand. FBC, stay down.
Oh, the FBC's come in.
Alan Wade. Agent Anderson. Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. We'll take it from here.
Out cold.
Wait. This is my case.
Not
This
anymore.
is no longer an FBI investigation. The case has been transferred to us.
This is bullshit.
Paranatural crimes.
We're moving the evidence and paperwork from your field office to our base of operation at the sheriff's station. Any other pieces of evidence with you? Anything relevant?
The clicker. I can't trust them with it. Nothing comes to mind.
We probably
Okay.
should hand over
Then
the
your work
clicker.
here is done. Hey, you did well.
Wait. My partner, Agent Casey's MIA.
We'll look for
He's
him.
my partner, damn it. I
Agent?
should be...
Go home.
Careful moving weight. I think he's a para-utilitarian.
Yeah, we're
No.
not going to end up standing down on this.
I was so close to getting the clicker to wake. I'm not done here. Not until I find Casey. Not until my family is safe from this horror story.
Cool. Well, with that end of chapter, that's going to be a good point to finish up this episode. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up.
Tor
If
and
you haven't
Logan were in the photo with the
subscribed,
clicker.
go ahead and do so,
They might
and you'll be
know how it
told when the
works.
next episode goes live.
I'm off the case, but I can still visit family.
Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Alan Wake 2. See you soon.